I'm sorry about any weird lighting and weird noises and weird camera angles or whatever. My fan is on, but that's just because it's too hot to not have my fan on. So, this is like totally random, but I just wanted to do this because yesterday I went shopping and I was keeping an eye out specifically for dairy-free cheese balls because I love cheese balls, but I kind of I stopped eating dairy about, well, a long time ago. It was back in like November, I think. So, and originally it was to help with my acne, which I don't know if it helps or not, but I'm like wearing makeup right now, so if it looks like I don't struggle with acne, it's because I'm wearing makeup. But it is better, but that could be because of medications. But that is not the point of this video. That is neither here nor there. This video I wanted to make because I went out and I bought some dairy-free chocolate because that is one thing that I've been missing because I love chocolate, especially milk chocolate. And luckily I am not as much of a chocoholic as a lot of people are, so I've been able to manage, and like I'm not just constantly missing chocolate, but it is something that I do really miss. And so the other, actually I have tried one dairy-free chocolate other than like just in dairy-free ice cream or something, and it's this endangered species chocolate. I think I paid like $3 for this. Like it's all crazy expensive. Oat milk, Rice Crisp, and dark chocolate. I was like, I use oat milk as a milk substitute in general for a lot of things, so I was like, oh, that sounds good. It sounds like maybe it'll be more of a milk chocolate than a lot of like dairy-free chocolates. And I love chocolate with Rice Crisp in it, you know, Crunch, 100 Grand, like those types of things. Love that. So, and it was pretty good. This is what the packaging looks like. I saved the packaging because I was like, oh, I should remember this. It was pretty good. But I mean, honestly, I don't think that any dairy-free chocolate can be as good as I want it to be. But I am excited to try these. I have a few different ones, just ones that I kind of saw. So I was looking for ones that had like a high cocoa percentage, but not super high, because I know I won't like a super high cocoa percentage. But anyway, and then I was like looking at the labels to see if they had milk. So one that I got, I believe this one was, yeah, this one was $2.99. It's this Lint 70% cocoa dark chocolate. So it's just plain dark chocolate. Lint, I think that's how you pronounce it. Very popular chocolate brand. And then we have the Private Selection, 47% cacao and dark chocolate, hint of sea salt, Swiss bar. So this one, I'm not sure if I'm gonna like it or not. I'm not usually a huge fan of like sea salt type things, but it intrigued me because it had a lower cacao percentage, and I mean, I looked, and it says may contain milk, but there are no milk products in the ingredients list, so that's fine. Did I say how much? Oh, this one, I'm not sure how much it was. I think it might have been originally $1.79 on sale for $1. I'm pretty sure that's what it is. I think they might have, I don't know. I think maybe it was the same price as a berry one. Like there was a raspberry one that I almost got. So they might have rung it up as that. So that might be what it was. I don't remember, honestly. And then we have these peanut butter cups, dark chocolate peanut butter cups, Justin's. This was very intriguing to me because I specifically love Reese's peanut butter cups, and that's one thing I miss. So this, I mean, it probably won't taste like a Reese's peanut butter cup, but I am excited to try it. In case I didn't say how much that one was, this one was $1.99 for 2 of them. So all of this stuff is extremely expensive, obviously. Like I literally, I had to go to like the organic food section to find some of these things. And then lastly, this is not chocolate, but one thing that I also miss is, oh, I did not notice that. Anyway, is caramels. caramel, especially like caramel chocolate. And so whenever I looked at a lot of like caramel chocolate things that were like dark chocolate, so had a higher cacao percentage, that I thought, oh, maybe they don't have milk, but they all had milk because caramel usually has milk. So this is specifically, I don't know if it's a whole brand that does this, but I saw a lot of these Cocomels. It's specifically like it's, you know, it says plant-based, made without dairy. So I was like, oh, made without dairy. And I first saw one that was like dark chocolate with caramel that said made without dairy. I was like, oh, that's great. But then I was like, well, I'll just get the plain caramels because I'm getting a lot of chocolate anyway, and I'm not a huge fan of dark chocolate, and I specifically was missing the caramel. So I just got the plain caramels. But yeah, so those are the 4 things that I want to try out. That was the longest intro ever, but so those are the things I want to try out. Oh, I didn't decide an order. I think I'm gonna start with the Lint 70% cacao or cocoa. It's the most basic one, I feel like. Is this gonna be accidental ASMR? No, it's not, because my fan's going. That's gonna be so annoying. I'm sorry. I want to have the best balance of being comfortable, but also having a good. Ooh. It's turning into ASMR, but this is so. Oh, this is so nice. It's like fancy. I feel fancy right now. Tasting guide inside. What? Sight, warm brown color, touch, smooth and silky surface. Okay. They have all of the senses on here. That's kind of cool. Okay, so obviously the sight of this packaging is this fancy, like silver metallic packaging, which is really not fancy. I don't know, but it says Lint all over it. Like it has the name of the brand and everything. I don't know. I feel like it's fancy, but I also am used to grew up very frugal. So if my parents knew I spent any sort of money on any of this, they'd be like, what are you doing? But anyway, I'm ripping it at this point. Whatever. Okay. Sight, warm brown color. Ooh, yes, especially in the sun. Oh my gosh. Oh, it looks so fancy. Look at that. It looks so fancy. I don't know if it's focused or not, but it looks so fancy. So yes, it's definitely a warm brown color. Looks very chocolatey. Touch, smooth and silky surface. It is quite warm, so it is kind of melty just a little bit. It does! Oh my gosh. You can't see the smoothness, but oh, it feels good. It's probably also getting all over my hands. Sound. Break a piece to hear a clean, crisp snap. It kind of hurt it. Not much because it's too melty. Yeah, you can't really hear it that much because it's too melty, but it's pretty nice. Smell. Sweet notes of vanilla. Ooh. Oh, that actually smells so good. Maybe it's because I'm missing chocolate so much. Oh, it smells like chocolate. Okay. Taste. Underlying notes of lush berries combined with hints of cocoa. Okay. I don't know why it tastes like berries, but... Okay. I think with dairy-free alternatives in general, I think it's something where once you're unused to the one that has dairy, it tastes better. So since I haven't eaten chocolate in so long, this is actually pretty dang good. Do I like dark chocolate now? I don't know. Okay. This one's good. Oh, I didn't think about ranking them. But maybe I will rank them. I'll rank them and give them a score. That one, oh my gosh, it's melting so much in my hands. I gotta eat it quickly, but I also want to savor it. Anyway, okay. The Lint one. I think I'm acquiring a more sophisticated palate, so I think it's making it taste better. And also the fact that I've missed chocolate so much. Okay, that one. It's so hard. Do I want to do it out of 5 or out of 10? I'm going to do it out of out of 5. So that's really how food things are scored. So Lint, 70% cocoa, dark chocolate. I'm gonna give a 4 out of 5. Like, it's so good. It's pretty rich, which I think is good because that prevents you from eating a ton of it. But I prefer the more milky flavors, but it's so good. The aftertaste is a little weird, but it's satisfying because it still feels like you're eating chocolate, even though you're not. So I think this is really good for being able to have some self-control. I think next we're gonna try the Private Selection Swiss 47% cacao, hint of sea salt. I'm very intrigued about this one. I should have a palate cleanser or something. I don't. I straight up don't have a palate cleanser. But that is okay. So very similar packaging. The packaging's pretty much the same. Except this one, it has like little geometric shapes or something. Cute. Very cute. I think it's like, it's broken already. That's funny. Yeah, this seems like a less fancy, like, copy of the other. Oh my gosh, it's so melted. Oh my gosh. I should have put this in the fridge. I forgot that chocolate melts. It's so melted. So this one doesn't have any of the fun stuff on the packaging, but it is very similar. It's cute. I think it's super cute. I'm just gonna break off a piece. Okay. It does feel nice. Oh, I think I just miss chocolate so much. Just take a bite. I really think I need a palate cleanser. Okay, this one. Okay. I think I might like this one more. It's more milky. Can I go back and give the Lint a 3? Because I think there's a lot of room for improvement. Interesting. Okay. So this Private Selection one, I think because it's less dark, it tastes more milky, even though it doesn't have actual milk products in it. Which I like. I really like that. These are literally like directly in the sunlight. This is dangerous. These are gonna get really melty. It's like, ooh, I don't know if you can tell, but all over my fingers. Okay. I don't know if I taste the salt or not. Maybe a little bit. It's definitely lighter. That is more like chocolate. Oh my gosh. Guys, I miss chocolate so much. Oh my gosh. Okay. That one was so good. I'm giving that a 4. Because I actually liked it more than the Lint. So, don't be scared off by the sea salt. Okay, so the third one I want to try is the Cocomels. I didn't realize that these were made, like it literally says the original coconut milk caramels, which I'm not a huge fan of coconut milk, so I'm a little bit wary, but I've had like coconut milk ice creams and stuff, and those are really good. So I am excited for this. If I can even open the bag, oh my gosh, it's one of those that's like super hard to open, I think. A lot more ASMR. Dang it, I think they put the perforation too high up or something. I'm gonna need scissors. Aha, luckily there are scissors right here. Individually wrapped. These are adorable! Look how adorable it is. Okay. Anyway. Adorable. Cocomels. So I guess they're caramels made with coconut milk. Very intriguing. They're very melty as well. I should have put all of this in the fridge. Okay. Okay, yep. It's the caramel. It's the caramel. Oh. I was gonna get stuck in my teeth so bad. Okay. I'm tasting the coconut milk a lot more than I wanted to, which is fine, and if you like coconut milk, great. It straight up tastes like coconut milk. Yeah, you can really tell these were made with coconut milk. So, not the best. I'm gonna give these a 2 because even though I don't like coconut milk, I don't mind it that much. So the Cocomels, coconut milk caramels, giving those a 2. I'm gonna put these in order actually. So I have 2, 3, and 4. Now let's get to the Justin's. Dark chocolate peanut butter cups. Organic. I know that is. Oh my gosh. I'm just gonna find chocolate all over everywhere. It's probably all over my face too. That's okay. These are gonna be so melty, huh? Eh, not too bad. It's pretty cute. Ooh, it's so smooth. It feels so nice. Okay. Oh! They have interesting things on the packaging. I'll have to explore that later. Okay, let's take a bite. It's very melting. I want to put these all in the fridge and taste them again later when they're more firm. Because as much as I like melty chocolate, I also really like firm chocolate. So okay, this is so interesting. Maybe it's because it's like natural peanut butter or like organic peanut butter or something, and maybe it's because it's dark chocolate, but I feel like for one thing I'm comparing it to a Reese's, which is like not fair because it's like totally different despite being loosely based off each other. Or I guess this would be based off Reese's probably. Reese's has been around longer. But I feel like there's such a big contrast between the peanut butter flavor and texture and the chocolate flavor and texture, and I feel like with the Reese's they really blend together really well. It definitely tastes more natural. I don't want to say it's in a bad way or a good way. Like, this isn't gonna like totally fix a Reese's peanut butter cup craving, but it is still really good. I think what it is the peanut butter is more like actual peanut butter. Like in a Reese's cup, it's kind of got this like grainy texture, and it's really good and it goes well with the chocolate. But it's not, and it's like obviously made from, you know, peanuts and it's peanut butter, but like it's not as much of that smooth buttery texture. This one, I don't know if you can tell just by looking at it, but that is a smooth buttery texture for the peanut butter, which I do like, but it's different when you're used to eating Reese's and you're getting this actual like peanut butter in this peanut butter cup. But what will I rank that one? I gotta try the sea salt one again because I ate that one at 4. Well, this is interesting. I think I like the actual chocolate of the sea salt one more than the actual chocolate of the Justin's peanut butter cup. But the fact that it's a peanut butter cup is making me like the Justin's more. Oh, this is so hard. I think I should have made it out of 10. Okay, I'm changing my whole scoring system now. I've changed it to out of 10, so I'm going to change all the scores. The Cocomels, which we had previously given a 2 out of 5, we're now going to give a 3 out of 10 because I don't mind the coconut milk, but I personally don't love it. So in my mind, this is a 3 out of 10. It's not the worst thing in the world, but I don't like it. It's not that good to me. And then the Lint 70% cacao, beautiful chocolate. We are going to give a 6 out of 10, kind of to match the 3 out of 5, because it was pretty good. In fact, I'm going to try it again. Yeah, it's pretty good. It tastes like chocolate, but it still has a little bit of that bitter flavor, which if you are really into super, super dark chocolate, like that's what you like, and that's great. That's not my personal preference, and so because of that, I'm giving it a 6 out of 10. And then the, I think 47% cacao, I'm gonna give this one, the private selection, I'm gonna give it an 8 out of 10. Well, no, I'm gonna give it a 7 out of 10 because it is better than the Lint, in my opinion, and it's pretty dang good. But I've consumed actual just straight up milk chocolate before, and that's what I prefer. So this one is better to me, but it's not the best, and it is also kind of a little boring. The Justin's peanut butter cups, I'm giving this one 8 out of 10. It's pretty dang good for not having dairy. It does get stuck in my mouth. That's probably because it's super melty, but it's pretty dang good. And I think the only reason why it's not at like a 9 is because I've had milk chocolate and that's what I prefer. And so will this ever live up to a Reese's? Probably not. Will any of this chocolate live up to milk chocolate? For my own taste palette that grew up with that and loves 100 Grand and Crunch and Kit Kat and Twix and all that stuff, no, it'll never live up to that. But for the time being, while I'm not eating dairy, these are not bad alternatives. They're more expensive alternatives, which is not my favorite, and I will try to eat them sparingly in order to not spend too much money, but it is nice to just have chocolate every once in a while. So I'm glad that I was able to find these alternatives, and overall they're really good. If I'm gonna try caramels again, I'm gonna try and find ones that were made with oat milk or something other than coconut milk, because I don't like coconut milk. I don't like coconuts. So note to self, don't get Cocomels again. They're great if you like coconut milk, but they're not good if you don't like coconut milk. So the Justin's peanut butter cup is the winner, and I think it's mostly because of the nature of what it is. It's not just straight up milkless chocolate. It has the peanut butter in there, which I love peanut butter. So yeah, that's it for this one. Cocomels was my least favorite of these 4. Then the Lint was a little better. Private Selection was pretty good, and the Justin's was really good. So yeah, I'm gonna end now. I don't know how to end, so I'll just say again, that was my dairy-free chocolate ranking of these specific ones that I bought. So yeah, bye. Oh, also, this is totally random. I just want to mention these signs. They say Summer 73. I can't find my M's or my E's for this one. That's why it's really weird. It has upside down W's and no E. But it might look like I'm super excited for summer and I'm like, oh, there's 73 days of summer. It's like, I'm actually doing a countdown to fall, but I'm trying to make it look positive. Because I don't want to be like 73 days until fall and I'm just not going to enjoy the summer. So I'm trying to make it look positive, but I'm doing a countdown to fall because I love fall and I hate summer. So anyway, that was my awkwardness and my dairy-free chocolate taste test, I suppose. Overall, not too bad, but I'm glad that I did it like 9 months into me not eating dairy and not having chocolate, because it would have been terrible probably 8 months ago. So yeah.